it's challenging, it's engaging. I love the history of it, making different patterns and studying what the old masters did, and then using new technology, along with it to understand maybe we can improve on what they did. Maybe the best instruments haven't been made yet. So it started kind of unique. I was in university in Bloomington, Indiana. And then a good friend of mine, Sean, said, let me introduce you to my dad. He teaches a course here on violin making. And I thought, well, that's cool. So as I walked up into the workshop, all of a sudden, I was like, this is pretty cool. I don't know, I never knew this existed. People are making violins up here, little benches, little lights, they're screeching and scratching, on wood plates. So I asked his dad if I could do it.
I started playing violin when I was 7 years old. I went through my youth orchestra growing up. I took private lessons, played in school, did all county, all state, things like that. Honestly, there was a help wanted sign on the shop in my local town. And I was a 13-year-old kid walking in there. I said, what can I do? I'll help out. So for the first year, I was cleaning, sweeping, taking care of, customers on the front end, slowly learning things in the workshop. And that's where I actually met Derek. And we became great friends.
I met Ethan back, it's been like 15 years ago at least now. In a previous place where I was working, I was sort of managing the shop. So we worked together there for a couple of years, and then he moved off to college.
At USF, studied finance, quickly realized that the job outlook from there wasn't really what I expected. I realized that the shop really was my passion. And when Derek and I started, we basically started with peanuts. It was us. We had, I think about 20 instruments on the wall, 4 cellos, 2 basses, in a 600 square foot shop. And that was our workshop, our workbenches, power tools, retail, everything in one little location, and just kind of flourished from there.
So honestly, for me, the biggest part of this whole journey has been admitting that you don't know something, asking for help, and being open to take suggestions and learning to grow from it.
Trying to form a business and put together a team that is professional, that, you can trust to take care of people. That was a big learning curve for me.
It's been fun, but it's been challenging. I think that one of the things that we've tried to do is to have like almost a transparent business model, to where there's never anything hidden going on in the back. You always have a window to see what's going on.
You never know what will happen. That's what's kind of really special about here. And being open 9 years now, we've seen kids that started out when they're 6 years old, and now they're in high school, and and how far they've come with their playing, the future ahead of them. It's really just rewarding to see.
What I'd like to see it do is to continue to grow and support the community, to be able to give back, to be seen as a resource in the community, not just a place to go and buy a violin. Potentially, I'd like to see it grow into more than just violins, violas, cellos, and basses. I think that there's a big need in the Tampa Bay area for a solid music store.
But just making sure that, as a store, it's going to be sustainable, that it's going to go on beyond Derek and I. Because we really want this to be a staple for the Tampa Bay community, truly.